Hi guys, brief sales training today, and we've gone over this quite a bit lately, but it needs to be gone over again and again and again and again. I was driving to the Tulsa office the other day, and I crossed the Arkansas River. Now I love the Arkansas River. Tulsa is far and away the prettier major city in Oklahoma, if only because of the Arkansas River. It's wide, it's beautiful, it's just fabulous, and they've done an amazing job of keeping it a gorgeous park and a green belt versus a built up ugly industrial area. So, and there's value to all of it. I'm not knocking. I'm just saying it's real pretty. I'm driving over though, and historically, while it's a hugely wide river, and there's always a nice flow, it's usually a bunch of sand. It's one of those where it's 2/3, 3/4 sand. And you've got the nice steady flow of water kind of weaving through the sandbanks and all. And if you get a big rain, it's up. Well, with the amount of rain we've had in the last year, which we're on one of our heavy rain cycles versus one of our heavy drought cycles here in the state, it has just been pouring in and pouring in and pouring in. And I drove over and it was insane. I mean, it was beautiful. I have never seen a river flowing like that wasn't either the Mississippi or one of the major ones like the Willamette up in Oregon. I mean, it was just fantastic. Huge all the way up to the banks and smooth and clean. It looked like a big lake, and that water was just flowing steady, deep, and perfect. I think too often we treat our pipeline as it's a wave pool at an amusement park. We too often treat our pipeline as hit the button, boom, here's the big wave. Oh, there's a big wave. Oh, take a breath. Ooh, big wave. And we do our jobs like that. It's haven't got any business. I'm going to go bust my butt. I'm going to get a lead. Boom, pop, hit the button, get a wave. I'm going to work that lead. I'm going to work that lead. I'm going to get there, and we're going to take him. We're going to run him all the way through. And we're going to do him sign. We're going to do him plan. We're going to do him close. And we're done. And it's great. We got a sale, but now it's over. And if we're really unlucky, somebody turned off the machine and now it's just dead and flat. And so, we got to go back, tell the guy, hey, we're done with the ride, start again. And then we wonder why we go from feast to famine to feast to famine. At the very least, you want a consistent flow of waves. So at least it's feast, hungry, feast, hungry, feast, hungry. It's that dead off time where you have your famine. We need to treat our pipeline like a river. It needs to be a constant, steady flow. If it's negative, and it's that, I feel like we're always constantly steady flowing through the mud, and it's just that weaving, but it's always there. It's always flowing. It's got a good, nice track of water, even if it's weaving around the sand a little. And here's where that metaphor works. I was going straight, and then we hit that. I had to focus a little on getting bids. There's my sandbar on my curve, and then we tried to get some more quotes back. And now we got a big S curve because we're going with the appraisal. So it seems like we slowed down a lot, but we never did. And then it straightens up, and we're good to go. It's not perfect, it's not clean, and it has its slows, but it's always flowing. That, in all sincerity, is about the best most of us can hope for. And that is what we hope to work for. Now, in your perfect world, in your magic world, you're flowing like that daggum Arkansas River was doing when I drove over it last week. And you are deep, and you are wide, and you are fast, and you are flying, and there is no rest. It is just... And you don't look powerful. You don't look like much. You look like a nice, clean, still lake. But I guarantee you, jump off a bridge into that thing, see if you have the strength to swim to the other side. It is moving hard, and it is moving fast, and it is going. And that is the fantasy and dream. That is, okay, there's still those obstacles below. Who notices them? This thing is flowing so fast that it's riding straight over those classic obstacles. It's riding straight over them. Now, what is the number one way to go from being a wave pool to at least a low running river? And then eventually from that to a deep and wide. Discipline. Discipline with your budgeting, discipline with your marketing, discipline with your time. If you got so busy, so swamped, the S curve, that you didn't have time to make your calls, don't go home till you made them. You have to have the discipline to meet your minimum benchmarks. Oh, I'm so busy, I don't think I can work new leads. You can't take off. You have to advertise every week and every day, and it's got to be consistent. That's how you go from being the wave pool with its turn-off stages to at least the steady flowing river. Strong discipline that builds up some depth starts to become more. Strong discipline that enables you to build more and more and more depth. Now you're the mighty raging. Beautiful, perfect dream of a pipeline. Take with that, use it as you will. I think it matters. I know it does to me. Don't ever forget, you've got to do the little things every day, even when you feel the big things are there and they can be claimed. If you don't, you can't achieve the big things. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day.